Alright, time for the next game of this month's REV GP. And yeah, so my opponent is playing some sort of black-white deck, and the starting hand is bad. The starting hand is slow, but I think I keep anyways because I have to. And also my my computer's chugging because I'm trying to run Jump Cutter on the MSCM GP game while I'm recording this one. But anyways, which one do I play? I think I played a red one first. Thud, I need lands. And then that do. Oh, okay, hand attack. They can't actually take both my 2-drops, or they can't take both of my Mana Dork, so at least I'll play out a Mana Dork, turn after next turn because my land situation is tragic. Stress Wait, why does this guy only sack basic lands? This guy's bad on this board. I'm not even sure if this guy's good in my deck than if it only sacks basics. They grab Escapist. I don't think it matters which one they grab because I think Escapist actually won't be able to be corrupted anytime soon, so Sunsoaker is probably actually better for them to grab, although I'm not sure about that. Well, at least the Scry lands help me scry towards a land, and that's not a land. Okay, they're going to pass turn 3, holding up 3 mana. I'm not even going to look at what they can do. I did not draw my land, so I hope Sunsoaker survives. And they don't have the instant speed removal, it seems like. Or they're trying to save it for something. I'm not sure. Well, there's my land. And it even comes in untapped. I guess I do need to gentrifiers now. Although I'm not... Yeah, sure. So I want forests because I have really heavy green requirements. If I top back a land next turn, I can go Aurora and possibly bring back a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I play gentrifiers, hope it does stuff. Oh yeah, this thing fetches up temples, which could be good. Did I literally draw all my temples? Wow, that's annoying. I guess I have to fetch Jubilant Docks here to make sure I need to fetch Jubilant Docks here to make sure I have a land for next turn, which isn't great, but it could be worse, I guess. Because at least like this play gets me, guarantees that I hit 4 mana eventually. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have land destruction. I don't think their deck has land destruction, but I haven't really checked. They don't have land destruction, it seems like, so that's fine. Archon Condemnation. Oh, it's being used against me now. And they managed to take on a creature where the ability's super relevant. Jubilant Docks. When can I get an on-curve untap land, please? Well, is there like no? There isn't anything I can do here. I just played Temple of Malady and hope that describes me into something useful. I do not want that thing. I don't think I can really come. Well, no, I technically could still come back from this game because I mean I am a pretty rampy deck, so like I could, and my opponent isn't really playing any counter spells, so I could get into a situation where I eventually get to 7 mana while my opponent doesn't do too much, and then okay, they're attacking. Yeah, okay, I don't have that much time then. I was saying that how maybe maybe I can get to enough mana where Revolution's environment just swings the game on its own, but it doesn't seem that likely now, and that's completely useless. Cool. Alright, I mean, on the bright side, at least I finally get to play Aurora. I don't think they can counter the ability, right? Wait, it's 5... Ah. Okay, this card... Why are we playing this card again? This card's not good. Why do I think it was 4 mana? Yeah, I don't like this card anymore. 5 mana is about that. Did I... Wait, in my last GP game, did I play it assuming it was 4 mana, or was I don't remember at this point. But yeah, so that means that now I'm going to be having to play with tap lands for one more turn. Cool. Yeah, cool. Who built this mana base? Honestly, yeah, maybe I should have avalanched this turn so that when I Aurora next. No wait, I can't even Aurora next turn because 1, 2. No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, I should have avalanche so that at least I get a 3/3 for my trebles after playing my 5 mana spell. At this point, I'm pretty sure my opponents can just kill me. Yeah, that thing is annoying. On the bright side, at least they don't have any good targets for it. This thing can doubly non-attack now, and that thing activates for free. Cool. So they whack me down to 4, and I get whacked down to 3. Can I even come back from this? Cool. I'm drawing all my errors. Cool. Yeah, sure. This is why I don't like playing uncastable cards in my ramp decks or in my ramp cheat out decks. And And yeah, like not playing uncastable cards was one of the big parts of why I like Constance so much, because like yeah, Constance cheats out, but the Constance deck was just playing solid mid-range cards that were perfectly castable on time, and then you use Constance as your big endgame thing that brings in a bunch of reasonably good mid-range cards at once. Like this deck's playing these guys, which are basically uncastable unless you flip them off Monument. Anyways, what do I want? Hungry Blob's probably good. Yeah, it kills enchantments. They're not. They don't have too many guys. This thing. Do I want removal? I don't think I actually want removal here because it's not like I don't really have anything that I super need to remove. They're just playing a bunch of value creatures that have ETBs, right? Terminal Impact is also not that great. Okay, I'm just going to board out some I'm not sure if this is a mistake because it reduces my Revolutionary's Monument ratios, but Rev's Monument flipping a bunch of just 6 drops and 5 drops feels completely fine. So no, it's actually not, because this deck's not playing enough tokens for Monument to be good. I really need to rebuild this deck, but I'm also too lazy to try to rebuild it. Oh great, this is another one of these really slow openers. Like I don't want to have to play with these lands, but at the same time I don't want to go down any more than I need to. So I guess I keep this and hope that I top deck an untapped land eventually. Right, I'm on play even. Okay, well, can this find me a land, please? Cool, that's an untapped land. Keep that on top. They're going to turn 1 discard me, right? The rest? Why though? I played 4 sorceries and 4 artifacts in my entire deck. Why are you playing Duress? Wait, is Duress a sideboard card from their deck? Yeah, they play 4 Duress. Why did they bring in Duress against my deck? I don't run any good targets for it. Well, anyways, I'm not going to complain about my free card advantage. Maybe if my opponent 0 for 1s themselves a few more times, then I can actually my deck can actually do stuff. Even if I get massacred. Final Fate. Okay, well, sure. Do I just play out Concurrent Escapist? Yeah, probably. Do I care about scrying more with Tempo of Malady? I mean, I don't have any good plays on 4, right? So I could just afford to take a turn off next turn to play Gentrifiers plus Tempo. Yeah, I think I've convinced myself of that. Wait, no, I'm going to 5 mana next turn, right? With Concurrent Escapist, which is a Abdominal Avalanche turn. Okay, I think I messed that up then. Yeah, I could have actually gone Gentrifiers into Escapist into Monument the turn afterwards, but now I can't really do much. Right, like if I return Mountain and then play out Mountain this turn, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana available. Actually, Gentrifiers lets me put the land into play untapped. Is that relevant? No, it's not, because it's my land drop that I want to be untapped and not. Or actually, can I? No, I'll be 4 mana. Okay, yeah, I made a mistake. Or no, I didn't. No, it still works out. So I forgot that this thing is making 2 mana. So basically, the play here is Gentrifiers, sack Mountain, grab an untapped non-basic. Do I have any untapped non-basics in my deck? Oh, I have Primal Fisher, and that's literally all my untapped basics, right? No, I have Shocklands too, but I think I should just grab Primal Fisher off that. And this is like one of the times where I actually have Primal Fisher untapped right now, so I should just do it now. Play Gentrifiers, sack the Mountain, grab Primal Fisher. Do I have any basics left actually? I don't have any basic mountains left, so that screws me off red. Okay, why does this not have any untap? Okay, I guess that just forces me to grab the Shockland. I don't want to get screwed over, right? Yeah. I actually have red cards in my hand right now, so I can't afford to just not have red. So as much as I want to Primal Fisher right now, I can't afford to. Like, why does this deck have okay, what's the card? What's the deck? Urban Jungle, yeah. Then attempt to play Concurrent Escapist. Let's see if my opponent kills my thing in response. They are going to do that. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 mana, so I can go Avalanche into Sunsoaker next turn if that ever becomes relevant. But I want more lands right now. I'm actually fine with more lands because that gets me closer to Monument, right? Like next turn, go Avalanche, Sunsoaker, play out Monument. Play out Woods. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have Monument mana after I untap. Maybe it's worth it. Anyways, so also comments about Concurrent Escapist. Why does this deck play only it's playing the full play set of Gentrifiers, but why is this deck only playing 4 3-drops? Like okay, and that gets rid of Sunsoaker. Cool. Why is it only playing 4 3-drops? Because 3-drops are what you want to have to trigger this thing's corrupt. Like the curve goes from like 2 to like 4 gentrifiers and then nothing until you hit the 5 and 6 drops. Even Constance was playing at least 8 3 drops, so I don't know why this deck's not playing enough 3 drops. And also that turns off Avalanche. Cool. Yeah, I swing here. Nothing to do here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They need to start killing my guys, or else Monument comes down next turn. They're just going to spend a turn digging. Okay, sure. I also just realized that Monument gets answered by instant speed removal in response to the ETB, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me. I need to remember this thing like taps for an extra. Okay, Archon, good. That thing does not turn off this thing does not turn off activated abilities, so or does not turn off mana abilities, so that's fine. I do get to Monument this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. Let's do this. This thing still forces you to reveal. Annoying to do on Cockatrice, but I guess I can do this. So, oh. Huh. Yeah. Maybe I should not have boarded out all my errors. But at the same time, I still have a bunch of 4 and 5 drops. Bunch of 5 and 6 drops. Where are they? How they? Okay, fine. So I guess for each non-land, it's non-land. So I guess I can turn this into a root fossil if I want to. But yeah. I mean, no point in not sacking those guys. I guess no, I don't want Sunsoaker because I'm not attacking with 2 guys at this point, right? I just want a bunch of things on board and hopefully Avalanche does stuff. Yeah, fine. I mean, I'm not going to turn down a bunch of free guys. And it's bottom in random order. Okay, sure. So I guess my next goal here is to top deck another Monument and hope it gets better flips. Yeah, I guess that's my plan. Annotate tokens. Yeah, maybe. We'll get around eventually to having Cockatrice display tokens natively, I feel like. You just need to figure out a good UI for it. The rest, oh, they actually managed to hit something after the rest. Unfortunately, it's something that I want in my graveyard right now, so this isn't actually good for them. Rooftop Slink. Okay, technically you managed to snipe a removal spell, so that's useful somewhat. They're actually out of stuff now. They still have Final Fate, but it's can they? They can't really kill Monument with Final Fate. Where was this guy when I? Is it cast? It's not castable because colors. Gentrifiers does nothing because I don't have any basics. Why is this card good again? Because being forced to sack basics. Okay. Well, am I worried about the backside? Not really. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 devotion. So this activates it for 3, which means it actually still costs a bunch to act. Well, I'm not attacking with Concurrent Escapists, right? So I can just use Concurrent Escapist mana to animate this guy and swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana in total. This thing costs 4 less to activate, so it's 3 mana, 3 plus 3. I can do everything I want to. I still keep not counting Jubilant Toxic. I should just annotate this thing as 1G so I don't forget. Anyways, 1, 2, yeah. I'll just be bidding Privilege Escalation because I'm not sure when it's ever going to be castable this turn. Gentrifiers comes in and does absolutely nothing because of course it doesn't. This is also why I didn't play this card in Consonance, back when Consonance was still looking for 3 drops. Although, I mean, it doesn't ramp and also forces you to sack basics, so it's like... Actually, Consonance was way better at finding basics, or playing basic mana base. This deck ostensibly does not play a basic mana base. I mean, I guess that's also one of the other reasons why I like Consonance so much, because of the basic mana base. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this costs 1 mana to activate now. Cool. So what? Do I want this? No, I don't want to let my current escapists die right now. Alright, they're down to 4 life, and they have a single card. They don't have any good cards in hand. They have all that remains, but that requires them to... Oh, right, they can do that. Right, I need to remember that Archon Aura is a thing. I think my opponent's way better at remembering their Archon triggers than I am, because I feel like if I was in that situation, I probably would have forgotten that I would have forgotten to use the Archon ability on upkeep. So, how many black lands do I have left in my deck? They still need to not die to Nessian Woods plus Gentrifiers, right? Like, they're still in danger of dying right now. And they still also need to Final Fate, Exile, Gentrifier. Yeah, sure. It's Destroy, not yet. Okay, I can still activate Nessian Woods for cheap, so I can still swing for lethal. Unless they're holding a single removal spell in hand right now. Remember, Archon triggers. Oh hey, this card, finally. Is it useful at all right now? Can I play this and also do other stuff? Like, I need to let Nessian... swing with Nessian Woods this turn to threaten lethal, and which also requires me to swing with the Escapists. And I really don't want to give my opponent more time, so I guess I just swing all out. And if it doesn't work out, then I play Aurora next turn or something. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this costs 4 less to activate. Again, it's 3 mana to activate. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They probably want to trade Nessian Woods for it. I could make them trade Nessian Woods for Archon and then play Aurora afterwards. Like, that might actually be good. Yeah, I think that's actually worth going for. It doesn't force me to interact with concurrent escape hits and get blown out by removal on Nessian Woods. 1, 2, 3, and or no, I want to play. Aurora makes this thing free to activate. Yeah, I should just play Aurora first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Play Aurora. They could actually kill this in response to stuff. Okay, so real 3. And those are all things I don't want because they're all uncastable. And I get back 3 lands. Cool. All right. Yeah. Let's go to combat with these guys then. They're going to animate Gate to the Underworld, which actually works out really well for them. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should have thought about that first. But on the bright side, privilege escalation will be castable the turn after next turn because I can fetch a swamp with this guy. And also Abominable Avalanche comes back, right? I need to remember my Avalanche triggers because they're way too easy to forget for someone who stayed away from playing Avalanche for the entire time it was in REV. I feel like I've gone on record saying that I don't like playing with Avalanche, but maybe that was just because Avalanche wasn't really a good fit into Constants, which needed permanent ratios stuff. Anyways, so this, they're going to also dig with that thing, sure. Do they have anything that like completely blows me out right now? So they can remove Aurora, but I still have like the lands attacking them, so I think it still works out for me. I bring up heal. Oh, yeah, well, that doesn't actually answer the land. Although Gate to the Underworld kind of does that. Yeah, okay. I need to top deck another Revolutionary's Monument right now. Or I just need to top deck a black land. Like, if I can cast this privilege escalation, I can get some pretty good stuff going. That is not the land I wanted. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. So just activate Nest in the Woods and swing and see if they want to trade for anything for it. Do I swing with all my escape hits too? No, that makes Gate to the Underworld gain them life, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, well, I'll just like, swamp, grab my single swamp, play Temple Abandon, see what's on top. That's useless. Activate Nessian Woods. Do I care? Do I want to swing with anything else? Not really. I just want to like get Nessian Woods through so that Gate to the Underworld doesn't block profitably. Wait, did I miss lethal? No, Gate to the Underworld means they have virtual 5 life. They can like block. No, they still have bad blocks, right? Even if I swing with everything. Okay, maybe I missed lethal. I'm not good at doing combat math in these sorts of situations. Like what? 3. At least even like this prevents them from getting free life. Off Gate to the Underworld. Oh, they're just killing that. Or yeah. I just want Gate dead. I don't actually care about Archon right now because privilege escalation is coming down eventually. So I'm saying I probably should have swung out actually. That was a mistake there. They're going to Archon sack to put Confine onto Yeti. Yeah, this is how Archon takes over a mid-range game, except this time I'm on the receiving end of it. Sure. They're going to keep digging. Okay, but they are at 5 life right now, which makes privilege escalation really painful. So I'm fine unless they find a discard spell that hits this thing, which I don't think they run any. They have the 1 mana thing that gets a 2-drop or less, and they have the rest, so they can't actually discard this, right? That's another Archon, but that's completely fine. Doesn't stop privilege escalation. Yeah, whack me down to 11. I might actually die to Archon auras, though, which might be a problem. 1, 2. Alright. Oh, that's another monument. Do I want to play monument, or do I want to privilege escalation them right now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? Might as well just play the big thing. That nukes their entire board. Yeah, okay, cool. So whatever they did stuff, but it didn't matter because I played out my huge thing. Anyways, yeah, so maybe these guys are useful somewhat. I'm going to board out the ones that aren't castable then. Like privilege escalation is actually good this matchup. Do I want Hangs? I mean, it does blow up their Archons, or it blows up their Archons if I have a big thing. I don't think I want to be the guy playing Hang right now. Like, they're the deck that wants to be playing Hang. Yeah, sure, I'll just run this back. Or, maybe I board out Avalanches. Oh, that's too late for me. I probably should have brought out Avalanche. Why am I getting really bad land draws? Okay, well, sure, I guess. That's a lot of Sunsoakers. Oh, well, cool. They get to take another one of my Mad Dorks. Redevelop Cityscape. Do I want to play out Redeveloped right now? It guarantees that Vishanki District turns into a basic. I mean, I'm not a deck that really cares about having basics. I think this just fixes my Mad better than Redeveloped over time. Persist. How do I do this on Cockatrice? I mean, they know what's in my hand, so it doesn't really matter. Right? Choose it. Face up file. What cards do they know about right now? I think they know about all these cards and don't know about Redevelop Cityscape. So like, yeah, I just do this, and they exile until the screen. Oh, never mind. This card isn't broken. Okay, and well, I guess I just really need to ramp into Aurora. Although Aurora isn't going to bring anything back, so it's like, why are all the cards in this deck garble? Who built this deck? How did they still manage to win? Are they just getting wins because Monuments high rolls in the late game or something and evaluates basically everything that happened in the game previously because it flips one of the errors? And there goes my Mad Dork. Well, yeah, that's useless. As much as I want to pitch off Redeveloped, I can't do that because this is my only mountain in the deck. So if I pitch this, then I get screwed off red. I don't need that much red, right? I already have District. Alright, I guess I played this in pass. Like, I don't have any play. This thing's just gonna clock me down, though, which is a problem. But yeah, I don't have any plays right now, so, maybe I eventually ramp into a monument and invalidate everything that has happened in the game previously. Like, that could always happen. And okay, sure. I guess if they want to minus, I'm just going to pitch Privilege Escalation. And that means I don't have to worry about fetching double black anymore. Actually, this isn't that bad. But that means Aurora is going to die here, or going to get pitched here because I can't prevent Snile from pitching my last card. Do I need to play out Gentrifiers this turn? I kind of do, because I need something on board to contest this guy, even if it gets removed immediately. This thing's really bad to Sinido. Or actually, no, this thing can fetch one of the bounce lands, and I'll just bounce a forest or bounce a mountain to hand, and then that protects Aurora for it. Okay, good. I actually have a plan now. Yeah. So Gentrifiers, sack the forest, get Jubilant Docks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this actually is annoying because to have the right mana to play the thing I want, I need to pitch Aurora. Well, I can always hope to top deck a land, right? So then I pick up the mountain because I already have a red source here. I don't need double red for anything in this deck. And enters or attacks. Okay, yeah, I guess I do this. So they can Senile minus on Gentrifiers, but then that means that I can Aurora next turn. Or they can Senile plus on this thing. Okay, they're just going to Senile minus, which means that I'm hoping to top deck a land next turn to play out this guy. Or failing that, okay, I'm hoping to top deck a land. Just exiled. Okay, fine. Double exalted. Okay, sure. Yeah. Land top deck, please. Like, this is one of the few times where I actually want a land. Come on. I guess I didn't say I wanted to untap land, so fair enough. They can Senile minus to pitch my. So they can Senile minus to kill itself and get rid of my Aurora, and then I'm empty-handed. Do I want to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm just relying on top deck. I think I have to do this just because, like, if I don't do this, then I don't have 5 mana next turn. It does mean that my one card gets pitched, but I'm just hoping for good top decks. I still have, what possibilities do I have left? Like, what good 5 drops do I have other than Aurora? Because I don't have enough mana for Skiltha right now. Okay, good. They're not killing Sinido to make me discard a card. So either they have another discard spell, or I mean, they know Aurora is the last card in my hand, right? Do I care about Pit? No, I don't. Avalanche. Cool. So the problem with going just Aurora this turn is that they Senile minus Aurora, and then they get to attack with this guy, and it's actually a good attack for them. If I avalanche this guy, then I get it off the board, I get Concurrent Escape Hiss back into my hand, and then I have to wait another turn to try to kill that guy again, but at least at least I have like a discard fodder for Senile minus. Yeah, I think just like jamming Aurora right now has so many ways to go wrong, so I should just go for the other play. Anyways, I need to grab Forest here because Aurora is 4 green pips for some reason. And yeah, I just avalanche this guy. Get this back into my hand. I need to save it to... It also means that I can Aurora next turn and then get Avalanche. Get the token from Avalanche, which makes my board much better than just jamming Aurora raw into a board that already has a creature. So if my opponent doesn't have anything super great right now, next turn I Aurora, they can't really prevent the ETB from happening. I get back a bunch of lands, then that gets me that actually gets me the right colors for privilege escalation if I ever... Oh, they have another one. Fine, yeah, have that. Okay, top deck time. I need to top deck. What do I need to top deck right now? A second Aurora would be nice. Just Gentrifiers is, I guess, acceptable. Better than nothing. I think Gentrifiers will have to be on chumping duty now. On the bright side, at least, I can Gentrifiers into another Jubilant Docks, which gets me access to 5 mana or 6 mana next turn. I should just Gentrifiers into a Scryland so that I can set up for next turn. So where are my temples? Do I need double red for anything? No, I don't. I do need double black though, so I should just grab the black temple. And I mean, actually, I guess I can't complain. I can't complain too much about that card. I'll keep it on top. Oh, that's another Basher rifle. Am I just dead? Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, yeah. All right. This deck sucks. Well, I mean, this deck can definitely high roll, but it's when it doesn't high roll, I don't like how it plays.